Hey everyone, welcome to group break number 287. Today we have a double up of the 2021-22 Upper Deck Series 2 Hobby. Nice 12 box case. This product's been absolutely insane. I mean, don't want to spoil too much, but if you just came here after watching group break 288, we just did that before this one. Series 2 delivered there. So I'll leave it at that, but we'll get more into spoilers later on, but that break was really solid. Hopefully this one follows suit. So again, team random, 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. This is a double up, so you get 2 teams, one from group A, one from group B. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Should be a fun little break here. 3 times. Once, twice, third time. Princeton on top, Keenan on the bottom. And teams, we'll do group A's first. Once, twice, third time. And group B's. So this will be the final fully tracked case before I get into finalizing the format that I want to do for this product, but double ups are really fun for this. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. Once, twice, third time. Ottawa on the bottom, Carolina on top. There are some good group B teams. So here we go. Princeton, you've got the Sharks and Hurricanes. Marshall with the Lightning and Blues. Dan with the Panthers and Sabres. Emil, you've got the Ducks and Stars. Holly with the Kings and Blackhawks. Gabriel, you've got the Canucks and Flyers. Pierre Benoit with the Predators and Wild. Joseph, you've got the Capitals and the Oilers. Kevin with the Red Wings and Coyotes. Oh man, you landed kind of like best team in Group A and kind of, I mean, one of the top Group B teams. Carl with the Avs and Vegas Golden Knights. Again, good Group A and good Group B team. Jason with the Jets and Leafs. Ken with the Blue Jackets and Islanders. Bill with the Habs and Bruins. Well, your teams are just going to be fighting each other the whole time. Jason with the Devils and Kraken. Chris with the Rangers and Penguins. And Keenan with the Flames and Senators. So there are your teams. I'm going to get them copied into the team viewer here. Right here. I gotta do it this way. All right. This is 287, 221, 21, series 2, double. And we did just have a trade last break too, so. Could it happen again? We will find out. All right, that looks better. I'm gonna go get myself some water quickly, just because I know I'm gonna need it for this break. So, give me. By the time I get back, if there's no trades, then we'll get started. If there are trades, we'll sort those out. But yeah. Buffett, not to us, and even to other people. It just makes it really hard for shipping. And also just like in general. Sorry, just throwing out dinner plans. There we go. And get in some water. Got a nice big container here. So I think we're good to go. But all right. Let's get started. So here we go. Case again. If you're wondering why I'm opening up from the bottom, you will figure it out in like 3 seconds here. Typically what we like to do is open up from the bottom because put the boxes and it is significantly easier. All right, let's see if I can do this one shot. Here we go. Oh, did I do it? Did I do it? Oh, he did it, the madman. Look at that, all 6 in a row. Or ball. That is why I open it up that way, because it is so much easier to open up the case that way. All right, here we go. Kind of enough dilly-dallying. I'm just gonna make sure that I know someone that's in this break wanted to make sure that they're in here. There we go. Yeah, Oilers, I mean, like, they don't have a ton of stuff, but, like, you're hoping for the heavy hits, so here we go. Let's get started. Good luck, everyone. They're kind of like, you're hoping for the home runs, like the passages and stuff like that. I gotta empty the garbage can 1 second. There's a little hole there. Yeah, Oilers aren't bad. And I mean, you have the Capitals, so you got Lapierre. I think, yeah, so like moving forward with this product, what I want to do is a modified team random. Because there are some teams that are straight up like just good on their own. But I wanted to have the data for it type of thing. Where like, you know, if we do, it's not quite, it's in between a double up and like a 32 team random. So like, for example, Detroit is obviously like by themselves, because in a full case, like, you don't, if you have Detroit, you're probably going to be the best team in the break still. And you know, there's some other teams like that, like the Ducks are solid. The Sharks are probably up there, to be honest. Panthers are probably close to being like a good solo team. Because there's a lot of teams that are like not quite as good. There's kind of like, I don't know, I'd say there's about 19 teams that can hold their own type of thing. And like the tail end of those, like your Calgarys, your Arizonas, your Vegases, they're kind of like, it'd be nice for them to be grouped up type of thing. So, but like even like Vancouver's kind of okay by themselves. Nashville's okay by themselves. The Kings are fine by themselves. The Lightning are fine-ish. Not the best, but not the worst. The Habs are a weird one. It's like your Caulfield or bust. Well, Elandon's selling well, mind you. So French variation of Kessel for the Yotes. All right, Newhook for the Avs. I'm gonna just put all the young guns here and just leave on top of them after the break. So except for the super big one, Newhook on the short print rookie portraits, or not short print, sorry, regular rookie portraits. Eklund for the Sharks. Stencil for the Capitals. Ylönen for the Habs. Goodrow for the Flames. McTavish on the Dazzlers for the Ducks. Richards for the Rangers, and Day with the Cup of Sergachev for the Lightning. Yeah, that's kind of why Tampa could hold their own as a Group A. Are Day with the Cups 2880? Why can't I find them? Oh, so the rookie breakouts do replace the passages, but I honestly can't find the Day with the Cup. There it is. It's down there. 1 in 1,000? Yeah, 1 in 1,000. So, I mean, we've definitely beat the odds there so far. McAvoy for the Bruins. Fiala for the Wild. And Bernard Docker. That's 3 young guns for the Senators. Good first half. Yeah, there's still spots left in the other breaks, so we have a half case of Series 2 and Series 1 from 2021-22. That is $59 a spot. There were 19 spots left on that. If you're watching on YouTube, link will be in the description for that. There's 5 spots left in the double up for Series 2 from last year, full case. That one is it's around 110 a spot. You get 2 teams, a Group A and Group B, similar to this break. Except one they'll get 3 teams because there's 31 teams, not 32 in that product. And there's a half case of Series 1 from 21-22. That's a triple up. That's $89 a spot. And it is, you get a team trio. So you get like kind of like a more curated team, so it's more even amongst teams. But yeah. If you're looking for breaks, those are some of them. To know, on the retro for the Kings. Tomasino for the Predators. Cider for the Red Wings. That we'll just get the sleeve and top load treatment later. Robertson for the Stars. Cider on the blue for the Red Wings. Velarde for the Kings on the clear cut. Lapierre for the Capitals. Mercer for the Devils. Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers on the portraits. Gadjevich for the Sharks. Foley for the Habs. And Walcott for the Lightning. First box down. No, I mean we got the 3 good young guns. No major ones, but 3 good ones. go. Next up, box 3441727. Actually, I forgot to check to see if the Young Gun for 5, 6, 6. I think it's just it might be short a pack, so it'll probably have a double hit here. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're short a pack, but that's an issue that has been noted. So I'm just making sure. One case that had bad Young Gun or bad printing on the back, so just make sure. But typically you get a double hit instead, so it'll be like 2 kind of bigger cards in a single pack. Here we go. First half of box 2. Perfetti for the Jets. Oh, the Young Guns. Okay, I'm not going to check them at this point. Allison for the Flyers on the portraits. Neighbors for the Blues. Scheifele for the Jets. Vejmelka for the Yotes on the Young Guns. Nedeljkovic on the retro for the Red Wings. Nurse for the Oilers. Chuck for the Senators. Here's a double. Tkachuk and Tkachuk. Tkachuk and Tkachuk in the same pack. That is a tongue twister. Werenski for the Blue Jackets. Veal for the Sharks. Jumbo Joe for Florida. That was an interesting coaching decision. Don't get me wrong, I get why they wanted to maybe get a different coach, but like who they went with is a little shocking. I think we have our passages coming up. I'm not a big Paul Maurice fan as a head coach. Just say that. Like I think he's average at best, and like I don't know. In a league like the NHL, you have to be better than average. All right. You know what I'm saying? Sampo Ranta on the retro. Radish for the Lightning. He is always with Tkachuk. Lee for the Islanders. Akin for the Bruins. Aston Reese for the Penguins. Nedeljkovic on the blue for the Red Wings. Phillips for the Flames on the Young Guns. Lundell for the Panthers on the Young Gun canvas. Nice one there. Giroux for the Flyers on the canvas. Eklund for the Sharks on the short print rookie portraits. I thought we had the passages in here, but maybe I just saw that wrong. Dorofeev for the Golden Knights. Oh, it was just a regular. I think it's just a regular clear cut, and the base picture behind it looked like it was the passages. I don't know. I'm seeing things. I'd rather get a rookie breakups than a passage, but. Here we go. For 5, 6, 6. We did get a double hit there though, so I think this is only 11. Yeah, it's only 11. 778715. Funny, it's one thing that like I don't really do a ton of is like just during the breaks I don't count the packs because I just assume that they're there, but after hearing about it now it's like, oh well, maybe this side has an extra one. One, it's like at least 2 packs solid. 2, 3, 4, and sometimes the packs get shuffled around a lot, right? So 5, 6, 7. Jersey card. 8. 11. Well, okay, we had all of our proper pack. If we get 24 hits in the box, no, because we got 24 hits. You're only guaranteed a hit per pack type of thing, so. And we haven't had a box that's had less than 24 yet, so. Terry O'Reilly on the retired canvas for the Bruins. If we had a box that had less than 24 hits, then yeah. Box for the Rangers. Clinic for Chicago. Mercer for the Devils. Again, the Mercer is the one that has the print issue down below the G. If you're unaware of, it is on pretty much all of them. Keith for the Oilers. Kupari for the Kings on the jersey. That's actually like a seam. It's not a patch, but it's definitely like patch-like. Lundell for the Panthers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, some packs have 2 hits in them, but like you're technically like those aren't Shushko for the Flyers, like technically those aren't supposed to happen in theory. Shushko for the Flyers. Radish for the Lightning, if that makes sense. Chinnikov for Columbus. Decision for Vegas, like it's just kind of like they do happen, but like on paper, Ference for the Predators on paper, like yeah, they're not technically supposed to happen. And like if we get the contents of what you expect from 24 packs in 24 packs, then yeah, like you sometimes you'll get a 2-hit pack in a 24 pack box. But like sometimes you'll get like I've only seen it again. It's not super common, I think. Like it might be one box in a case that has it, but like I wasn't fully aware of it, and like this box I thought had it, but it was just an extra one on the one side, so it didn't have it. It's probably not like it's probably minimal. Yeah, like looking at our stats, it seems like maybe there's 2 per case like that because we had 299 and 299 hits in our first 2 cases and 301 in our third, which 301 is what I think it should be. Because I messed up on that. It shouldn't be 305, it should be 301. Blank back. No, it's not. Okay. Thought we had a blank back, but no, just a border. French variation, Larkin for the Red Wings. Cylinder for the Blue Jackets, nice one there. Neighbors for the Blues. Benoit for the Ducks. Riley for the Leafs. Taktchev for the Kings. Retro of Kelly for the Senators. Bear-Boulet for the Lightning on the Honor Roll. Vasilevsky for the Lightning on the Dazzlers. Fluorescence, Bear-Boulet. Not the best one to get. And a Darlene Young Gun right behind it. Doughty for the Kings. Here we go. Next box. Box number 219-142. Six and six. Yeah, like I mean, if it happens every once. Oh yeah, yeah. Like fluorescences can kind of take that extra hit. Exclusives, like generally it's like the box hit that goes in that double pack, which is insane. It's normally with like a Young Gun, so like you could legitimately get like a high gloss and a Young Gun in the same pack type of thing. It'd be nuts. Like in a world, there is a world that like you get a high gloss cider with like a base cider Young Gun essentially in the same pack. Oh, Fluorescence of Raymond is like really solid. That's definitely one of the cards you like move now rather than wait on though, because fluorescences tend to trend down over time. Unless the player's really, really good, which Raymond is really, really good, but I think he's superstar level? Like the Carr McDavid level type of player. Bernard Docker. Barzell. Radish. Marquee Rookie Blue. Cylinder. Gadjevich. French variation of Severson. Dolan for the Sharks. Vasilevsky for the Lightning. Ylönen for the Habs on the rookie portraits. Eklund for the Sharks on the Young Guns. Huberdeau on the canvas for the Panthers. Canvas black. Oh, for the Montreal Canadiens. Cole Caulfield, Young Guns, canvas black. Bill, there you go. That's a big card. I want to say that's probably like 4, maybe 5. Maybe. I'm curious. Maybe it's like 3.5, but it's up there. Oh yeah, some have bids at like 500 with the days left. So 500. Yeah. There's some buy nows for 300 and like some that have sold for 500. So like, you know, just an everyday card right there. Love to see it. I mean, this stuff's just so good, man. Like, we arguably haven't been even hitting as well as we could here, and like, it's insane. All right, second half of this box. Let's see what it brings. Ylönen, Ranta, not a variation or not a short print. Podkolzin, Yandel, Richards, Mercer on the retro, Zbad, DJ Zbad on the honor roll. Bullock for the Islanders. Tomasino and a Ference pink. And, well, heck of a box. Gordie Howe on the retired canvas. Gordie Howe on the retired canvas. That's a good one to get. Roslovich and retro of Hardman. Oh, that's a decent little box. Some good Young Guns. Good little retired canvas, and you know this nice little Cole Caulfield sitting in the front. Here we go. Box 5. Yeah, it's really easy to cruise through this. Like, again, that's another thing that I keep on forgetting about this product is that, like, because it's so fun to open up. 5 plus 7. Because it's so much fun to open up, you just breeze through it. 8158704 on the box number. Other rookie materials coming up here. Yeah, we so far haven't hit any of the big three for Young Gun. I mean, we've hit legitimately the biggest Young Gun canvas that you can in the right format too. So, Max Willman for the Flyers. Leonard for Vegas. Reinhardt for the Panthers. Suter for Chicago, or sorry, for Dallas. I don't know why I said Chicago. Chinnikov for Columbus. Kiersted for the Panthers. Pulak for the Islanders. Nice little canvas photo there. Like that photo. Swayman on the short print rookie portraits for the Bruins. Longquist for the Rangers on the Young Guns. Binnington on the canvas. Yan Yannick on the jersey for the Yotes. And Braden Point on the French variation. Ooh, we have an honor roll variation. We got a numbered card coming up. Yes, Canvas Black is only in hobby. So I just want to see if this is broken. No, it's working. That's weird. That's weird. My little thing I use to like switch scenes and stuff, or if I need to like quickly mute my mic for half a second, is broken. Young Gun checklist for the Red Wings. Lapierre for the Capitals. Rosvidov for the Yotes. Groove for the Ducks. Ruzicka for the Flames. Thornton for the Panthers. Denisenko for the Panthers. Denisenko for the Panthers. For the Calgary for the Predators. Oh wow, it's another short print one. Novak on the Young Guns, and to 25 on the Honor Roll Gold Rainbow of Gaudreau for the Flames. A little bit of a soft corner there. But Gaudreau to 25 for the Flames. I mean, anytime you get a card numbered that low, then, you know, pretty cool. I don't know if there are any retail only Easter eggs. I mean, it hasn't popped. Retail hasn't come out yet. Maybe it might have, but I'm not sure. Yossi for the Predators. Zadina for the Red Wings. student each for the Devils. That's that box. Typically not. All right. Here we go. Last box of the first half. I mean, it's on like, it's so weird because it's been it's legitimately been a quiet first half, but like we've still hit a monster card. So, 774559444. Oh, how I give my camera nothing else to focus on. And it's like, no. Yeah. Yeah, they typically don't put Easter eggs in retail just because, like, again, you kind of want those going into hobby. All right, yeah, there were 13 on that side, so. Yeah, I mean, but hey, it's still a card number to 25. Like, it's still tough to pull. It's one just like, yeah, oh yeah, retail is absolutely a Young Gun chase. Like, absolutely. In fact, like, the reason why you get retail is because it's cheaper per Young Gun as opposed to a hobby. So, like, it's weird because when you have a really good rookie crop that the base Young Guns are really valuable, retail is actually probably technically the better product to open up. But with the checklist that's this deep, hobby starts to become the better one because the variations get a lot better and you get those in a case, right? So like from a value standpoint, like retail is just like the way to go. Always kind of has been, always kind of will be. Ranta. Rutsalainen. The no for the Kings. Went too fast for that base card. Student each for the Devils. McTavish for the Ducks. Nice one there. Kachuk for the Bolts. Chinnikov for Columbus. Stay. Markstrom for the Flames. Mayo for the Yotes. And Chinnikov for the Blue Jackets on the MVP watch. 250, 57 of 250. Just 2 off that jersey number. I'll sleeve and top load them all at the end of the break. It's just getting through this in a slightly quicker time frame. Byfield on the program of excellence for the Kings. There we go. There's a good one. Arguably, again, the McTavish should sleeve over this, but yeah, they'll get sleeved and top loaded at the end. Gallagher for the Habs. Just because the top loaders that I have are really, really sharp, and I want to, yeah, normally, but again, the top loaders I have right now are really, really, really sharp, and I just want to minimize my chance of having my fingers cut. That's really about it. So they will get they'll get sleeve again. There's literally like no difference from them sitting there to going in a sleeve and top load. It's just normally do it for recap purposes. I'll do the big three, so Byfield, Snyder, and Raymond. But like they all get sleeved and top loaded at the end of the day, and it's like the same. And again, these are just really sharp, and I've already cut myself once today on them, so I don't want to open up the cut a little bit more. Oh yeah. I mean, like, there's a lot. Like, that's the thing with this product, is that there's a lot of good young guns. So I will keep calling them out as I go along, but like, if I were to sleeve and top load all the good young guns in the product, I'm sleeving half of the young guns like instantly, right? And when you have top loaders that like to cut you a little bit, it's I need to take my time. I need to take my time top loading them. So it's one of those just like normally would, but in this specific circumstance, like it's just probably safer to not. Steen for the Bruins. Keller for the Yotes, if that makes sense. Pinto for the Senators. Allard for the Predators. Yeah, the two wings and Byfield essentially. Darlene for the Sabres, and like any weird parallel type stuff. So like French's, anything that I'll actually recap. Pekka Luukkonen on the jersey card for the Sabres. So like a French variation young gun of Lecision, like stuff that I'll like show in the recap. Will get sleeved and top loaded instantly right now. So, but like yeah, I can feel those just shredding my fingers. McTavish on the retro. Weatherby for the Sharks. Laugh for the Rangers. Perfetti for the Jets. Shushko for the Flyers. And Murray for the Sabres. Yeah. I mean, again, like, I like, if it were me just taking, like, as much time as possible, then, like, yeah. The one side of doing that is that it just takes, the breaks just take a lot longer, right? So, and again, like, there is actual no, like, condition difference from them sitting there to in a sleeve and top. Yeah, I mean, I like normally they're fine, but like for this, like this particular pack of 25 is sharp. They just have a rough edge, so. Here we go. 71821358. Alright, here we go. Yeah, again, there's no guarantee that the next pack will be better, and I'll have to go digging for them. They're in box. So. It's just one of those, just like, we'll just, like, we'll carry on, like, it's not gonna affect the card quality, like, it's not. The only thing it does is show, like, how many are into the sleeve and top load, which there's a lot in this set. Like, legitimately half of this set is good enough to fall under that category. But yeah. That is why we're not doing it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you do with your time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if I'm doing it like slowly, then yeah, like obviously I'd take more time through it, but Gadjevich for the Sharks, like if I'm opening up to, you know, it depends what mood I'm in. Grew for the Ducks. Decision for Vegas. Again, the other part of this is that like if I do that for a break, Seen for the Bruins, like the break just takes twice as long, and Gadjevich for the Sharks. Lucas Raymond on the rookie materials jersey. That's actually a sleeve and top load. So, I think I put the Stepter still. This is 100 point, isn't it? Yes. Yeah. Prosvetov for the Yotes. Takchev for the Kings. Fowler for the Ducks. Gustafson for the Senators. Lundell for the Panthers. Nice one there. Smith for the Bruins. Like the overview, like the like what do you mean by that? Like recap of it or review or like the checklist breakdown? I've already done the checklist breakdown for it. Oh, going over each young gun. I did that already a while ago. Like not super in depth on it, but just like this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's good, this guy's good. It is. Yeah. I think I've already done that. I think now you're making me second guess. I think I did that when I did the. Okay. I can. I got your email. I can link you to it. It's very like quickly just like this guy's good, this guy's got potential, this guy's a sleeper type of thing, and like even then like that has changed because the product has kind of like come out and prices have adjusted. So Hoffman on the French. Not good on the French young guns in this case. Not so sharp on the French young guns. Hoffman and Lecision are, you know, not who you want to see. Lundqvist for the Rangers. That would have been better. Unique for the Yotes. Perfetti for the Jets. Young gun canvas. Spencer Knight. That one's sleeve and top load because it's recapable. Yeah, Extended is gonna have Seth Jarvis, like pretty much guaranteed, I'd say. So yes, I think Seth Jarvis is very good. Pedersen for the Stars. Burns for the Sharks. So like, yeah. There should be enough good ones. You know, Holtz will get some early interest. Junk for the Jets. There's one of the big boys, Raymond. So I'll be curious to see how many young guns they do in that. Nurse for the Oilers to 250. Put that up there. It is $1 card. I literally just sold one. Second for the Stars. Save them for the Hurricanes. And Elinen on the retro for the Habs. We've only hit the one canvas black so far. Yeah, again, like that one is, I normally sleeve them up, but like, I just sold one. Like, I'll sleeve and top load it after. It's not me. It's numbered. Fair enough. It is numbered from Series 1, Series 2. Probably not recapable, but Boldy is going to be Series 1 next year. He is already in all the mocks for it, so he is a 22, 23 rookie. I thought my knife was going to fall, and I saw the tip of the blade was still extended, and I get scared. But yeah, he will be Series 1 next year. Series 1 next year could be extremely good as well. Like Boldy, Power, Beniers. There's your top 3. No Shane Wright, but that's fine. 7510636. Yeah, no Shane Wright, but like honestly, Beniers is better. Powers better. Beniers is probably gonna be the top selling one, I'd guess. I'd say Boldy might end up being the better player long term. So like that checklist isn't really hurting. You'll have Kent Johnson as well. Like next year's like the series one actually could end up being the better between the two in terms of like base players. Series 2 depends on how the OPC rookie checklist sets out and who debuts. Did Luke Hughes debut this year? Has he signed a contract yet? Yeah, he doesn't even have a contract yet. So Luke Hughes has to be he has to be signed and appear in an NHL game. So if he is not signed, then he can't get a young gun, right? It's kind of the same thing as like the NHL. I mean, it'll be it's just gonna essentially be a shift like while they do catch up, which is fine. And it might be the new way it is that like the next year's rookie crop ends up being like, especially the latter half of the year. In fairness, we did have a lot of solid debuts later in the year, but Podkolzin for the Canucks. That means we should have a sleeve and top load coming up. Peterson for San Jose. Seth Jones for Chicago. Takchev for the Kings. There he is. There's Mr. Mo. Mo Sider for the Red Wings. But yeah, like it's gonna be like that for probably for a little bit. I mean, you know, they've got to catch up, and then it's hard to do catch up on print and rookies at the same time. Ruzicka for the Flames, so it might be a couple years before we're back to like what it was. Knock on wood, hopefully. Line for Columbus. Ferentz for the Predators. Red rookie. Branta for the Avs. Lockwood for the Canucks. Nylander for the Leafs. Kublik for Chicago. French variation of Barry for the Oilers. Willis, this is 287. This is a double up from yesterday. It didn't fill yesterday, but it filled kind of like it filled for the start time of this break, but 288 was ready, so we did 288 first. If you're looking for break 289, it is not full yet. That's a half case of Series 1, half case of Series 2. That one has 19 spots left on it still, so if that makes sense, if you're confused, let me know. But like if you're just wondering what break number it is, then yeah. But again, if any of the other breaks fill, we will rip them tonight. I will have to take a bit of a dinner break, but yeah, the breaks have been pretty solid today. I mean, Caulfield, Cannon, Flack, and this the break before this had the Raymond Clearcut. Couple day with the Cups today too. Young Gun canvas of Eklund for San Jose. Nice one there. Blackwood for the Devils. Weatherby for San Jose. That's one that I'm probably going to pick up at some point. Gertzen for the Devils. Leszczynski for the Flyers. Oh, not again. Mason McTavish on the clear-cut Young Guns. Are you kidding me? We're getting 2 of him. We've doubled up on McTavish. Well, that's insane. Congrats to Anaheim. Cylinder on the retro for the Blue Jackets. Neighbors. Lundqvist. The Honorables all have slightly soft corners. Fleury for Chicago. Walcott for the Lightning. And Steen for the Bruins. I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. But we have not hit a Hendricks Young Gun. One of our cases did not have all of the Young Guns. So we have not hit him yet. We also haven't hit Byfield, and I think they might be together. So, like, Washington's a weird one because, like, Hendricks has, like, really good upside. And, like, he's on a team that's already good with, like, superstar players, so he could be a really, really good one. But he's had a lot of concussion issues, and that's why he fell in the draft type of thing, so. Box number 8815275554. There's a 616 in front of that, but, like, that's standard. There we go. Who had the duck? Sorry, I just have the cap friendly thing up for Luke Hughes. Emil, nice. Congrats. I mean, Mantha's what you see is what you get. Like, similar, I'd say similar vein to Besser, where, like, good player, made better by those around, like, makes everyone else around them kind of better, but, like, you know, probably won't be a true superstar. Oh yeah, that trade was awful for the Capitals. Like, the difference between Mantha and Vrana is, honestly, I think Vrana might even be the better player. And, like, that's not a diss to Mantha, but, like, Vrana's just really good. So it's one of those just like, yeah, like, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, like, and I don't think he's gonna go up in price, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, he could, but Horvat for the Canucks, like, he's less likely to than some others. Giordano for the Kraken. Denisenko for the Panthers. Willman for the Flyers. Studenic for the Devils. Clear cut of Riley for the Bruins. Hardman for Chicago. Sider on the retro for the Red Wings. Novak for the Predators. Kessel for the Yotes. Yeah, like, that trade was insane for the Red Wings. Morris for the Senators. Like, you're arguably getting... You're not getting worse. Ylönen for the Habs. And, like, it doesn't even matter if they're getting worse. Chinkov for Columbus. But, like, yeah, that trade was not not. It was one of those ones that like there are a lot of people been like, oh, such a good trade for Washington, but like, no. There is. Yeah, it was a full trade. It was It was Rana, Panic, a first and a second. The second hasn't been, or the first, yeah, the first was Wyatt Johnson. They traded, right? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just now interested in this, so I completely forget that trade. 21. It was yeah, right. It was they traded that first round pick to trade up and get Casa. And then didn't they get something for Panic? Like, yeah, they traded a second with Panic to get Letty, but then they traded Letty for a second, right? Yeah, you trade that pick plus a little bit more for Casa, but yeah. And then you got Sundqvist, Wallstrom, and a second round pick next year for Letty. So yeah, pretty solid. Like, just tidy work. I didn't like the Letty trade, but like it panned out. Yeah. Yeah, you traded the pick plus to get him. So it wasn't like, it was a big part of that trade, but it wasn't like purely just him or type of thing. So, but like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he did good. It's just like they paid an asset to get a player from a cap strap team, like a premium asset in a second round pick. Granted, they got it back, but like that was arguably one of the like worst moves. Like, at that point in time, you shouldn't have had to. At that point in time, you shouldn't have to trade for, or like, you shouldn't be trading the premium assets for Letty. But Zaka for the Devils. Honestly, like, find good bargain young guns. Eklund for San Jose. That is legitimately like the best value play. Student for the Devils. Canvas of Landeskog for the Avs. We haven't hit any canvas blacks. No, for the Kings. We've hit the one, obviously, but like a card for the Avs. Young Gun Checklist. For Detroit and Detroit. We'll random that off between Detroit and Detroit. I think Detroit's going to win that one. Let's choose them for Vegas. Lapierre for the Capitals. Hints for the Stars. Red of Kelly for the Senators and Ruzicka for the Flames. I mean, like, retail series 2 is probably the best. Like, if you're looking for pure value and like stuff that you can leverage in trades for more unique cards, series 2 retail generally, like, this good crop series 2 retail you can generally do pretty well with. So when retail of this comes out, that'll be a fun open. The hobby's fine. But yeah. You're essentially paying, like, I don't know exactly what the retail prices are going to be, but like if it's similar to how it's been, it's like a $40 price difference between retail and hobby. This box is the 441899997. But yeah, like trading up cards for like boxes is really tough because again, it's just arguably one of the hardest things with card collecting is actually selling cards. Especially if you're selling them in a store type of thing. But yeah. I mean, if you just want to get a numbered card, then like legitimately, if you can find 2020, 2021 MVP, like that is probably your cheapest bet to get a numbered card. Not going to be the highest return on investment type of thing, but like, yeah. Stature might be tougher to find now. I think it, like, I know it's selling pretty quickly everywhere, but yeah. I know everyone's going to chase SP Authentic next week. Again, that's like, I mean, depending on how many breaks are still up at the end of the week, we'll kind of judge from that. But we'll probably have one or two breaks of it. Smith for the Bruins. Chanel for the Predators. Newhook for the Avs. DeBrincat for Chicago. Here's a canvas black of Roslovic for the Blue Jackets. I already know that we're going to have the standard amount. So. Oh, there we go for the Kings. Haven't hit a base Byfield, but how about our third French Young Gun and make it a Quinton? Hey, that's the second case that we've had that we've pulled a Mason McTavish clear cut Young Gun and a Quinton Byfield French Young Gun. Fun fact. The Gaudreau can. Last time they were just in the same box. Start really off. There we go. Ference. Valeno. Tomasino. Ruzicka. Mercer, again, all the Mercers. Oh, this one doesn't. So some of them don't have the little back thing on them, but some do. Vejmelka. All right, we had two really bad French Young Guns, but when we get a good French Young Gun on top of that, like even if you get three bad French Young Guns, it's fine. But getting a good one on top of the other two makes it feel that much sweeter, man. Solid case, as per usual. Like, this stuff is just so consistent. It is so good. Yeah. Really don't know what else to say. It's one of the best Series 1, Series 2s of like all time. Especially on release day. Like 1920 was good, and it obviously got a lot better because Makar did Makar things. It also got worse in some aspect because Doc and Kako kind of slid down a little bit. But this stuff is just so solid. Tekchev. Prosvedov. Thornton for the Panthers. Benoit for the Ducks. Darling for the Sharks. Sorry, I don't know why I was going to say Sabres. Eklund on the retro for the Sharks. Neighbors for the Blues. Raymond on the Dazzlers for the Red Wings. Here's our other fluorescent. Swayman. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Again, not horrible on the chipping. Could be worse. Like, I've seen a lot worse, actually. This one's not super bad. There's a little bit, but nothing horrible. Shushko. Young Gun Canvas. Niels Lundqvist for the Rangers. Jari for the Penguins. And Lapierre on the retro for the Capitals. Still need the Lapierre base. What other base youngins? We haven't hit a base Byfield, but we've hit the French Byfield, so like, you know. We've hit Cider, we've hit one Raymond. We hit a Veg Melka. I think we've hit the no, the French was in the last break. Yeah. This box is 616-599-08999. Lots of nines. I don't know if they have Gretzky stuff in this, but if there's ever a box that's going to have Gretzky stuff, it's going to be this one. I'll see if I can get the box number to focus. There you go. Look at that box number. I'll take a breakouts over a passage. Take a breakouts. Yes, we're technically due for one of those. Obviously, a McDavid passage would be sick. Is there a Gretzky passage? That would be a random. We have Edmonton, LA, St. Louis, and New York, probably. That'd be a nerve-wracking random. All right, here we go. Pedersen for the Stars. Well, not going to be this crop, I think. Cam York on the rookie portraits for the Flyers. Pasinchuk for the Sharks. Lundell for the Panthers. There's another Raymond, though. Everybody loves him. Let's see. Yeah, we haven't hit them exclusives yet. That's a good point. We have hit 2 numbered cards, though. In fairness. Perfetti for the Jets. Cylinder on the Dazzlers. Oh, there. It's probably in the bottom one. But Gru for the Ducks. And, well, there's our exclusives right behind it. Lindgren for the Rangers. I mean, 35 of 100, 20 off the jersey number. But, like, you know, you hope for a slightly better player than Ryan Lindgren. But at the end of the day, probably not the worst one to get in the checklist. So... Mercer for the Devils. Gensel for the Penguins. Steen for the Bruins on the retro. McTavish for the Ducks. should still have a canvas black at least. And I think we've only had 2 so far, and you generally get 4 per case. But maybe I'm misremembering there. There's a Prosvetov. Yossi. Chinnikov. Branta. Lundell. Good young gun. French variation of Trocheck. Keith. Ryan Getzlav on the canvas for the Ducks. Logan Thompson for Vegas on the rookie portraits. Duhaime for the Wild. I don't think we've hit him yet, but Carlson for Vegas. He was actually one of the ones that we didn't hit in a prior break. Ooh, Black Program of Excellence. Ty Smith for the Devils. Program of Excellence Black. Smith. That leaves us probably with a canvas black in the final box. Probably a canvas black and maybe either a passage or rookie breakouts. And hopefully a Lapierre Young Gun. I don't think we have hit one. Maybe we did. Maybe I was thinking last break, but we've hit Pitovich, Milka, hit Phillips. No, we hit it last break, not this break. Yep. So I know we haven't hit it recently. So here we go. Final box here. Let's see if we have to do a random or not. And I would prefer to see rookie breakouts. Personally. But like I think we're oh no, we have all our rookie material, so I don't think we're gonna hit a high gloss. We hit an exclusives already, but they can be bonuses, I guess. This box number is 2525052. Some weird box numbers. The pack that's 2 high gloss Young Guns in it. 2 high gloss cider Young Guns in the same pack. But yeah, high glosses are, I think exclusives are generally 1 per case. I mean, I know someone that hit a Young Gun high gloss that hit a couple of exclusives, but in their case, but again, all these joins in the break, so they're tough to hit. Varlamov for the Islanders. Pedersen for the Canucks. That's double canvas to start off. This is a different box. Decision for Vegas. Denisenko for the Panthers. I think this is going to be a different crop. Hardman for Chicago. Canvas black of Nurse for the Oilers. French variation of Jost for the Avs. Reinhardt on the retro for the Panthers. Hoffman for the Blue Jackets. Groove for the Ducks. Mercer for the Devils. Kelly for the Senators. There's the Lapierre. Had to wait a while, but he showed up. Yeah, I'm glad he showed up. I think this is Dorothea, because I don't think we've hit him yet either. Now that I think about it. Yeah, like this has been a good case, but it's also been quiet at the same time. It's kind of weird. We didn't hit a Byfield base, did we? I used to be in this box. Here we go. We got something shiny. Unique. Mercer. Mercer's for the Devils. Eklund for the Sharks. Lapierre for the Capitals. There's the Quinton. Knew he'd show up sooner or later. I think we got another pros and prospects, maybe. Takchev on the retro. Takchev on the honor roll. Ehlers on the Dazzlers. Oh, it's our passage. Oh boy, this is a fun random. Actually, it's Boston, Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Winnipeg. So passage of Wheeler for the Jets. Again, you got one Boston, Atlanta moved to Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Winnipeg. So odds are not in your favor, Bruins. Decision. Well, hey, took a while to get the regular Lapierre, so let's throw in the canvas. And finishing out the box with a Merzlikins on the canvas. All right, I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything there. Passage was stuck to something, so. Nothing this way. Just making sure. But I believe that is it. We just have the one random to do. 3 times, 1 time with Boston, 3 times with Winnipeg. So 75% of the time it's a Jets card. 25% of the time it's going to the Bruins. Who's taking it? Let me get that set up though. So Boston, Winnipeg, Winnipeg, Winnipeg. Here we go. 3 times. Team on Tops gets it. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Winnipeg. Who would have thought? There we go. So that's the break. Let me get the base cards put away and we'll do the recap. But yeah. Yeah, like again, the price point on this break, like with 2 teams, getting a good team and a bad team, like I mean, like you had the Capitals, which is like one of the worst Group A teams, and like you're still, like, you know, somewhat satisfied, right? So, but like quick recap time again, we didn't top load and sleep all of the good young guns as we went along, but some of the other like notable hits: Ty Smith, Canvas Black, Lindgren exclusive, Nurse honor roll. Obviously, our passages was Blake Wheeler. Winnipeg Jets won that. Some other notable hits: we got a Byfield Young Gun, couple Raymond Young Guns, Swim Fluorescence, Chuck Honor Roll Gold Rainbow to 25, 1 Cider. There's other Raymond. There's a Spencer Knight, French Young Gun of Hoffman, Rookie Materials of Raymond, French Young Gun of Lecision, POE of Byfield, Chinnikov to 250 on the MVP, Howe for Hartford, Barry Boulet on the Fluorescence, and Terry O'Reilly on the retired. We got an Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen Rookie Materials as well, probably worth mentioning. Top hits of the break coming in at 4th. Sergachev Day with the cup. Coming in at third, Quinton Byfield on the French Young Guns. Second, I mean, and like really good second place here. McTavish on the clear cut. That's a pretty big card. But first, I mean, gotta give it to Cole Caulfield, Canvas Black. So, let me check the spots on the other breaks. But yeah, that is group break 288. Again, if you're interested in other breaks, like we've got more breaks that have series 2 in them. If you're watching on YouTube, links will be in the description below.